Hello, all you wonderful detoxing friends of mine, and a happy new year to you all. I apologise that this is now getting to you a few days later than planned. If I'm honest, I've literally just been busy straight after Christmas, full house, full heart with friends and family around, but today is my first day back to some sort of normality. So to kick off our detox, I first of all commend you all for joining me on this 21-day detox and this mental challenge is what I like to see it as, to be able to get me focused towards the year ahead. If, like me, you have finished your Christmas period and feel full in your heart because you spent lots of time with family, relaxed, and just enjoyed the whole season of Christmas through to New Year. But on the flip side of that, for me, I feel very tired. I feel sludgy, if that's a word. That's now a word that I'm going to use to describe how I feel, and just a bit bleh. Partly because I've just eaten and enjoyed. I've drunk lots of alcohol where I wouldn't normally drink, and it's been wonderful, but my body definitely is struggling to process all those toxins and refined sugars that I've just put through it constantly, pretty much for about 2 weeks. But it's fine, because this is why we're doing the detox, ladies. So first of all, I wanted to just start off just talking about our mindset towards it. Now, each one of you will have a different objective and a reason why you want to get on board with this detox. Some of you might be for weight loss, some of you might be for just cleansing your body through again, getting it back functioning the way it should do, inside and out, and managing our nutrition is one great way of doing that. And others, it may just be you've got real objectives you want to achieve personally this year, and when we focus in on things like nutrition and stuff like that, not only is it a benefit to our body, but it also helps to refocus our minds, and kind of help us channel ahead. It does for me anyway. So this detox is a great detox, like I said to you before. All the paperwork that I'll send through to you it is tailored in how it talks, or how Ellen's kind of worded it around weight loss, and that's primarily because she ran the detox with the boot camp that she used to run as well. So a lot of ladies like myself were wanting just to lose weight, and it is a great program for that, when you're focusing on that. But now the stage I'm at with the detox, whenever I do it, is purely just for a reset in my body, just to be able to kind of cleanse out everything that my body's been struggling to process with all the refined foods, and just get me back into consistently eating, and eating well for my mind and my body, and my hormones. I have thought about a few different ways of being able to post videos to you. I have obviously created a WhatsApp group for us to be able to communicate and encourage one another, but I am going to post them through YouTube and just send you the links that way, because it means, I was trying to keep them to 3 minutes, but it's really hard to, because I like to talk. So, I mean, it means you can skip easier through YouTube then, doesn't it? Yes, I've lost my train of thought. So, wanted to kick off asking you all the question as to why are you doing this detox? And it's really important before we start the detox, because it can be difficult as you're going through it, for many different reasons for different people. And so setting your goals at the start is really important, and get your mindset around that. For some of you, it might be for weight loss, and it will be great for that. For some of you, it might be just, like I said, cleanse. Some of you, it might be mental focus. Having that mindset in place helps you to be able to move on. It also helps you not to be able to compare to anybody else who's on the detox, because everybody will be doing it for different objectives. And then the other question off the back of that is to ask you what your personal objectives are for 2023. I'm a firm believer that how our bodies function does have a direct impact with how we think it mentally as well. When we eat lots of refined sugars, foods, and things that are kind of go through a process as such, it does affect like our hormones massively. I'm a firm believer of that, and there's lots of research on it as well. Doing the detox is a good, if you're at the beginning of the year and you're wanting to set your objectives for the year, it's good to do at the start of the detox because it'll help you focus through this. See the detox almost as a springboard into your 2023 on your personal objectives for your life and what you wanted to see by the end of this year, because the detox will definitely help you do that. How the detox works is I'm going to send you some information shortly on preparing for the detox, and it will be a day-by-day detox. You'll have a shopping list, which I will send out to you shortly as well, that you need to purchase some stuff week by week, and then every day I will then send out information and a sheet telling you what you're going to be eating the next day. How the detox works, simple terms, is basically by something called carbs cycling. It's like a process of cycling through. So we might have a low carbohydrate day, which means we have no carbohydrates in our diet other than what is in the vegetables and the protein that we're eating. There is carbohydrates and protein food, small. A moderate carbohydrates day, which would be one meal of the day we'd have complex carbs in, and then we'll have a high carb day, which is the best. Everything we have has carbohydrates in it, complex carbs, and then we will have a fast day. There are treat days in it where we can have a healthy meal, and there is some, for those who love chocolate like me, there is a couple of treats for chocolate during the period of the 21 days, but the rules are it has to be 75%. All the paperwork explains this as we're going along. The things that we aren't allowed is anything that's processed. How I look at it in simple terms is basically if it's not straight off the animal or straight out of the ground, you can't have it basically. For all of those coffee lovers, coffee is out of the question as well. The whole purpose of what we're trying to do is we're trying to take away anything that is a toxin in our body, that our body has to work a little bit harder to process, and has to add more minerals and vitamins to be able to make our body absorb or extract what it needs to extract, because our bodies are very finely tuned machines when we're processing food. So basically anything refined or processed, even things like sauces, tinned tomatoes, because there is obviously, it's gone through a process, there is sometimes some content of salts or things like that in it as well. So basically everything like that's off the question. So we do have to be a bit creative on some of those days, but that's the purpose of having a group like this. We encourage one another on the WhatsApp group. I encourage you all to participate on that group, but some people, I know what WhatsApp groups are like, and there's a lot that I silence, and I participate when I need to participate. And you can treat that like this. But what I would encourage you ladies to do is the more we communicate and we kind of like encourage one another, sometimes you might just post a picture of your meal for that day or that lunch as accountability, but also don't underestimate the power of what you've posted would encourage somebody else, because there will be times during the detox that we are feeling sluggish. As women, we have our hormonal cycle happening every month. So in amongst us, somebody, if not most of us, are going to be having our hormonal cycle going through this. And so that does affect our mood sometimes, even when we're working hard to get our bodies in balance and in line with food and our nutrition. So this is not, it's really, really important for us to understand this. Everybody, this is not a starve my body detox. Yes, we will be eating less in the sense of we're not just piling on food, but we are eating consistently throughout the day. The important thing is we have to have breakfast, lunch and our evening, meal, and we do need to eat snacks between this. So there is some preparation in that. Some of you, depending on how busy your life is, more preparation than others, but the foods are quite simple and easy to be able to adapt with our lifestyle. So I am now up to 10 minutes and I'm going to end this video. But I hope that's given you a good little introduction, and you can ask me any questions on the group would be good, because guaranteed any question you ask, somebody else is thinking it as well. So I encourage you not to be embarrassed or shy about that. But of course you can message me directly as well if you'd like to do that. I shall post through some more videos and information shortly to get you going. But I am excited that you're all on board. I just love it when we got a good group of women doing this detox. Honestly, it's so encouraging on the good days and the difficult days. All right, anyway, speak to you soon, ladies. Bye bye.